Okay.
Yes, Akshat. Ready?
Hari Om to all the Atmajyotis. I invite welcome to the Shivaratri special episode of Kathaajyoti today, Shivaratri 2023. So I invite Akshat to say the opening prayer.
Hari Om, everybody. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deveshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akhandam Vyaptam Jena Characharam Atpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Very
Welcome
good.
everybody to today's Katha
Yes. So we have our Katha children who are going to tell us stories from the Kailasa family, related to all the Shiva, Parvati, Subramanya, Nandi, all these people are here, and some special stories also. We will start with Sahana. Sahana will tell us a very beautiful story now. So I invite Sahana to start.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Bodhbhava.
Hari Om to all the Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. My name is Sahana. Today I am going to talk about Lingodhava. Lingodhava means emergence of the Linga. There are many tales in the Puranas. In this picture, this is Shiva in the Airavateshwara temple at Darasuram. This was built by Chola king. His name was Ajatashatru. He built it in the 12th century CE. So, after the cosmic dissolution, there is a period of stillness. Vishnu reclaims over the still cosmic waters on the endless coils of the serpent Anantashesha, which represents time. Everything that existed before the Maha Pralaya lies around him in the still primeval waters. This cosmic sleep is known as Yoga Nidra. Here he is focused on the infinite reality of his own identity. Yoga Nidra ends with beginning of the next cycle of creation. The next cycle of creation is symbolically represented by a lotus where Brahma, seated on it, rises out of the navel of Lord Vishnu. Now, I will tell you a story. Lord Brahma saw Lord Vishnu having a yogic sleep on the bed of Shesha. He woke him up with the blow of his hand and asked him who he was. Lord Vishnu told him that he was the creator, sustainer, and destroyer of the world. It infuriated him because he believed he was the creator, sustainer, and destroyer of the world. Then they got into an argument about who was superior. The argument turned into a furious fight, and then suddenly a Jyotirlinga, a huge infinite pillar of light, appeared in front of them. It had thousands of clusters of flames. Also, it had no beginning, middle, or end. It was the source of the universe. They were deluded by it. They forgot their fight and decided to test it. Lord Brahma assumed the form of a swan and went upwards. Lord Vishnu took the form of a wild boar and went downwards. This is why Vishnu in the form of boar is usually depicted in the bottom of the phalas, whereas the phalas, Brahma in the form of a gander, is seen on the top of the phalas. Similar one is built in Uma Maheshwara temple in Konarirapuram. They both traveled for 1000 years but could not find the end of the lingam. Therefore, they returned to where they started. They bowed to the lingam and wondered what it was. Then a loud sound, Om, came out of the column, and the letters U, and Ma appeared on the lingam. Above those letters, they saw Lord Shiva along with Goddess Uma. Lord Shiva told them that they both were born out of him, but they had forgotten about that. The day this incident happened is celebrated as Shivaratri, great night of Lord Shiva. There is a little variation about the story in Shiva Purana. The Lord Brahma lied, but he saw the starting point. Upon hearing and seeing this, Lord Shiva got upset with Lord Brahma and he created Bhairava from his eyebrows hair to punish him. Bhairava cut one of the 5 heads of Lord Brahma that was guilty of lying. Seeing this, Lord Vishnu felt pity for him and requested Lord Shiva to forgive him. Lord Shiva accepted his request and spared the life of Lord Brahma, but as punishment, he prohibited his worship. The Ketaki flower was also cursed as it gave false witness to what Lord Brahma said. He banished it from the worship. This is the reason Hindus don't use the Ketaki flower in Lord Shiva's worship. There is a hymn in Atharva Veda sung in praise of the Upastamba, in which a description is found of the beginningless and endless pillar. The sages used to perform a yajna to propitiate gods. Many scholars believed that the yajna fire, its smoke, ashes and flames, the soma plant and the ox that used to carry on its back the wood for the fire gave place to the conceptions of the brightness of Lord Shiva's body, his weighted hair, his blue throat, and the bull as his carrier. You may think that this is a very well-known story. Then why do I have to narrate the same? The reason being, in this story, Lord Brahma is symbolically represented as the universe, Brahmanda. Lord Vishnu as the matter, Vishwa, world, plus Anu, atom, goddess, Uma, or Shakti, as the Maya Shakti or Prakriti, and Lord Shiva as Parabrahman. The symbols of the lotus is of great significance of Hinduism. Lord Brahma is mostly depicted as sitting on an open lotus flower coming out of the navel of Lord Vishnu. A lotus bud looks like Hiranyagarbha. A lotus has 18 petals and 9 is a sacred number in the Hinduism. Therefore, Brahma coming out of the lotus actually symbolizes Brahmanda, the universe. In this story, Lord Shiva is depicted as superior to Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma, and Lord Shiva says that they were born out of him. He says so because matter and the whole universe was created out of a Parabrahman. The column of fire is the breath coming out of the expanded egg. As it was traveling the speed of light, Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu could not find its end. The Om sound was produced at that moment. Therefore, the Shiva Lingam represents the moment of creation. Therefore, the Lingodbhava story or the Shiva Lingam actually represents the moment of creation. Thank you for listening to me. Hari Om.
Oh, Sahana, beautiful, my dear. You told me more than I know. Wonderful story. Okay, very good.
Thank you, Guruji.
Sahana, anyone has questions for Sahana on this story? I have a question. This Lingodbhava, no, that you narrated this story, this Agni Linga, it is called Agni Linga. Did you know that? Where is it? Where is that temple located? There's a temple, no, dedicated to Agni Linga. Where is it? Tell me where. Who knows? Anybody can answer, or any child can answer. Does anyone know where is the Agni Linga temple? See, there are 5 Panchabhuta temples are there, no? Panchabhutas, we know. Panchabhutas, which are the Panchabhutas? Tell. Akasha.
Akasha, Vayu,
Hmm.
Agni,
Hmm.
Apa.
Hmm. Correct. So, what you just told, no? This story is about Agni Linga, which is in Tiruvannamalai. Yes. Isn't it, Prabhuji?
Correct.
Yes.
Tiruvannamalai.
Yes. And who is the...
Tiruvannamalai, the mountain is there, no? Arunachala. That's the actual Agni Linga, and finally it became mountain.
Correct.
You know?
And who are you reminded of when we say Tiruvannamalai? Which enlightened master? Can anyone?
Ramana Maharshi.
Very correct, Ramana Maharshi. Correct. Very beautiful story, Sahana. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Next, I invite Akshat to tell us the story of, let us see what he tells us today. Please switch on your video. Yes. Oh, Akshat is?
Wow, poor Akshat, Nandi. Oh, Akshat. Is Akshat or Nandi?
Nandi. He's Nandi. He's going to tell us a story about some Kailasa story.
Yes, Nandi. What do you want to say? What is Nandi?
Akshat, you are on mute. Akshat, you're on mute. Unmute. He is not able to see. He's still muted, Anupamaji. Now he's good.
Welcome to Kailasa. I am Nandi. Today I am going to tell my story. Long ago, there was a sage called Shivaratri. He was very devoted to Lord Shiva, but he did not have a child. So, what did he do? He prayed to God and he meditated. Lord Shiva appeared in front of him and asked, "What do you want?" Sage Shivaratri asked for a child. Lord Shiva said, "Tathastu." The next day, Sage Shivaratri went to his farm and he found me. And he heard a voice, "Shivaratri, take him up and bring him." Then he taught me Veda, art, music, scriptures, warfare. He taught me everything. And he used to say that I am very brilliant. I learned things very quickly. One day, when I was 7 years old, a surprising thing happened. 2 sages, namely Mitra and Varuna, came to our place. As it is said, Atiti Devo Bhava, we took care of them very well. When they went, they were very happy, and my father fell at their feet. They blessed my father a long life. But when I fell at their feet, they were a bit sad, and they blessed that you may take care of your father. You always remember God. My father was very curious. He went behind those 2 sages and asked why he did not bless me a long life. And they said that I don't have a long life. My father was very heartbroken. He came very sad to home. I asked why, and he narrated all the story. He thought I would cry, but I laughed. Can anybody tell why?
Why did you laugh, Nandi? Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
I tell he laughed because I laughed because I strongly believed on Lord Shiva. There's nothing impossible for him. He can even rewrite my fate.
Correct.
So I took blessing from my father and went to meditate the banks of the river Bhuana. Then Lord Shiva appeared in front of me. I actually started to meditate to rewrite my death. But seeing God, I was very happy and I forgot everything. Suddenly, my monkey mind popped up an idea and asked, "Oh Bhagwan, I want to be with you all the time. Can you please take me to Kailasa with you?" He was very happy and he took me to Kailasa. He even gave me this bell. Then he said, "You from now on, you will be my vehicle, my army head, my doorkeeper, my friend." You know, when he was when he does stand up, I play the music. Wherever we go, he'll take me.
Hmm.
And he gave me the opportunity to teach Kartikeya.
Oh.
Once when Samudra Mandaram was happening, you all know that Lord Shiva drank the poison. When he was drinking, some poison spilled.
Hmm.
You know, I drank it, but for God's grace, nothing happened to me.
Hmm.
All the people were there, they were very shocked.
Okay.
This all was my Bhagwan's mistake. Thank you.
Bhagwan's mistake or grace?
Blessing.
Blessing. Very beautiful,
Yes.
Nandi. Very nice. So you also drank poison, is it? I didn't know that during Samudra Manthana. You also drank poison.
Very beautiful, Nandi.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Show your face now, Nandi.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Little connectivity in Kailasa, little not good today. Your audio was breaking. But thank you so much for the beautiful story. Anybody has questions for Nandi? Is it very cold, Nandi, in Kailasa?
Yes.
Very cold. But
Nandi,
you
I
don't...
have a question. Okay. In Shiva temple, in front of Shiva temple, Nandi is it like this? Why?
Because Lord Shiva is greater than me.
Okay. You don't want to take your eyes off Lord Shiva. All the time you want to watch the God, no?
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. So
Then
beautiful.
if people go to the Nandi Shiva temple and keep their hand like this and see through that Shiva, right? Why?
Do you know
We
that?
should be patient like Nandi and look at Shiva from the Nandi's viewpoint. We should be patiently
Wait for the
looking
grace.
at Shiva. Wait for the grace, right? And what is the meaning of Nandi?
Prabhuji, happiness.
Happiness. He's always happy.
Beautiful.
Very
Even
good.
I didn't know that. So beautiful. Anandi, Nandi, like that, is it?
Wonderful.
Very nice.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Akshat. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Next, we will listen from Vibhav. Vibhav has got a story for us about Kartikeya.
Hari Om, ma'am. Hari Om, Prabhuji.
Hari Om, dear.
Hari Om Vibhav.
My name is Vibhav.
You look good. You look very good. Very beautiful.
Yes. You look like
Thank
Kartikeya.
you.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Carry on.
I am going to tell the story of Shurapadman.
Mhm.
Once, Devas were facing terrible cruelty at the hands of demon Shurapadman and his brothers Tarakasura and Simhamugan. He drove Devas out of heaven. Devas went in seek of help from Brahmadeva. But as Padmasura has obtained boon from Brahmadeva, the plan did not work. Padmasura had a boon that Chaitanya of Lord Shiva or the son of Shiva only can destroy him. But that was not possible as Lord Shiva is in Yoga Samadhi. All deities went to Lord Shiva and sought his refuge. Lord Shiva took form of 6 faces, and from the third eye of each face a holy spark came. Lord Shiva asked Vayudev and Agnidev to carry these sparks to Ganga. Mother Ganga carried the holy sparks to the Saravana pond. There, the holy sparks became six babies on 6 red lotus flowers. Mata Parvati hugged the babies and made them one, and thus Lord Muruga was formed. Lord Muruga was brought up by Kartika Devis, and hence he is called Kartikeya. By this time, Padmasura became very cruel and imprisoned all the Devas. Lord Shiva knew that it was the time for Shurapadma's destruction. So he sent 11 Rudras with 11 weapons, and Mata Parvati gave way to Lord Muruga to fight the battle. Lord Muruga stayed in Trichandur with his army. He destroyed Shurapadma's brothers Simhabugan and Taraka in the war. Shurapadman did not give up easily. He did not want to surrender. He took a form of mango tree, and he took a form of mango tree. Saravana took his veil and split the mango tree into 2. One half of the mango tree became peacock and another half became hen. Lord Muruga took the peacock as his vehicle and hen as his flag. Indra was very pleased and gave his daughter Devasena to Muruga. Shura Samhananam is shown in the form of performance on the day of Skanda Shashti festival. As Shurapadma was killed in the 6th day, that is Shashti, that day is remembered as Skanda Shashti. At the next day of the Skanda Shashti in Tiruchendur, it is celebrated as Tirukalyanam at Tiruparakundram. Thank you. Hari Om Prabhuji.
Very good, Vibhav. I didn't know so many things about, this story. I always knew that, Subramanya is called Kukkutadvaja. I didn't know why. Now you told me today, this hen is on his flag and how it came anta. Very good. Thank you so much.
Very good, Vibhav. Very nice. What is in your hand?
Prabhuji, this is the veil that Parvati gave to Lord Murga.
Very good. Wonderful.
Murugan. Beautiful costume. Even Nandi's costume was so good. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Like you look like Subramanya only, Muruga only.
Haudu.
Only have to go have some more, 5 more faces.
5 more faces.
Okay.
Very good.
Very nice.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So now we will have our Prerna is waiting with her
Yeah.
costume. Let us have Prerna telling her story now.
Yes, Prerna. What are you dressed as?
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Muruga Subramanya.
Who are you, Prerna?
Hari Om Prabhuji. Subramanya.
Who are you now? You are Subramanya. Oh my God. Okay, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to narrate the story about the birth of Muruga.
Very good.
Okay, very good.
Mm.
Okay, I'll be listening to the story. I'll be in a car. Okay, so I'll be listening. Okay, I saw you. Very beautiful. Go ahead.
Okay, Prabhu. Once upon a time, all the devas were fighting against asuras. All the asuras were so strong that the devas were so weak. They went and seek the help of Shiva in Kailasa. They told, "Oh Shiva, it's unbearable for us now. The asuras, the demons are attacking us. Please save us from this attack," is what the devas pleaded with Shiva. Shiva told, "Just don't worry. My son will always help you. No need to worry." All the devas were curious. They asked, "Your son? Who is your son, my lord?" That's when Shiva told, "My son, he'll be born in a few days. He is the one who's going to save the whole Devaloka. He is going to save all of your life and all of our lives also." That's when Shiva's all the powers, he has 6 faces came together. All the 6 powers, all the powers within him came together and formed a red, orangish ball. Now all the devas were curious and they asked, "Why is this ball made up of? And this is so shines, this is so bright. We are not able to take it, my lord." That's when Shiva told, "From this ball, my son is going to arise. Agni and Vayu Devas, please carry this ball that is red and yellowish in color to Ganga, and Ganga will carry it to the Sarvanan river." Vayu took the ball, the red colored ball in his hand, and he went towards Ganga. When he was moving towards Ganga, when he was on the way to Ganga, he felt that his hands were burning like anything. "Oh my God, this is unbearable." Then he requested Agni, "Agni, please have this for a while. I have this ball from such a long time. My hands are burning, it's paining very much. It has so much of power, it's so bright. So please have it in your hand for a while." Agni took the ball. He went to the Ganga river and gave it to Srimati Ganga, Devi Ganga. Then Devi Ganga asked, "Why was this ball given?" Agni and Vayu, they were both narrated the whole story behind. Now Ganga took these red orangish color balls to the Sarvanan river. There in the Sarvanan river, all of a sudden, from that red ball arose a child who has 6 faces. And there some Kirtikas were just walking there, having their evening walk. That's where all of them saw this wonderful kid. Their eyes fell on him. They all told, "Wow, this kid is so beautiful. Let me have this kid." The first Kirtika told, "He'll be my son because I'm the first Kirtika. I'm the head of all of these Kirtikas. So let me have them." All the Kirtikas started arguing. "No, this is not accepted. How come? He's our son. We found him first. We saw him first. He's so beautiful. He has 6 faces. So beautiful, so powerful, I guess. So he'll be my son." All of them started arguing. Then Muruga, understanding the situation, that baby understanding the situation, transformed himself into 6 forms. Those 6 heads became 6 babies. So when these 6 babies were there, all the 6 Kirtigas took one child of their own and started to grow their child. They all fed, they took care as if Muruga was their own child. All the Kirtigas were happy. And that's when Parvati, Kailasa, got to know that her child, Muruga, was in the hands of those Kirtigas. So she walked towards the Servant river. She asked, "Oh, Kirtigas, please hand over my son to me. He is my son because of my husband Shiva. Because of his powers, the red ball was passed to Ganga and to the Servant river. And this baby, this kid, is mine. Please hand it over back to me." Kirtikas were not so fast to accept it. So they also just said, "We found them first, we need them, we need this child, he's so beautiful, he's going to be our child." There was an argument, and that's when Shiva also came and he told the truth about what all happened. And Kirtikas respected Shiva as he was the god, he was a destroyer, and he was a supreme god. That's when they handed over Kartikeya to Parvati. Parvati took Kartikeya back to Kailasa. And there in Kailasa, Shiva organized a festival and called all the devas. And he made the naming ceremony of the kid as Kartikeya. Now, Kartikeya grew a bit older. And the Asuras were attacking devas, and devas were almost about to die. Shiva told Kartikeya, "Kartikeya, it's time for you to work now. Devas' lives are all in your hands, my dear son." That's when Kartikeya started to fight against those Asuras. And he defeated almost all the Asuras, and he became the chief commander of the Devas' army. Do you think becoming a chief commander of the Devas' whole army is very easy? No. All so many powerful Devas, Devatas, everybody were there. Why was Muruga the chief commander of the army? He was so powerful, he was so pleasant, so kind-hearted. That is the reason he was the chief commander of the whole Devas' army. வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு ஹர ஹரோ ஹரா, ஞானவேல் முருகனுக்கு ஹர ஹரோ ஹரா, வீரவேல் முருகனுக்கு ஹர ஹரோ ஹரா, சக்திவேல் முருகனுக்கு ஹர ஹரோ ஹரா. வேலவா வேலவா வேல் முருகாவா, வேலவா வேலவா வேல் முருகா, வேல் முருகாவா, வேல் முருகாவா, வேலவா ஷண்முகா முருகா முருகா, வேலவா ஷண்முகா முருகா முருகா, வேலவா முருகா முருகா முருகா, வேலவா வேலவா வேல் முருகாவா, வேலவா வேலவா வேல் முருகாவா. Thank you.
Wow. Muruga is
Beautiful, Prerna. Vel Muruga, wow, Vel Muruga. You are laughing also.
She's enjoying her own story.
Very nice.
So that is why this Subramanya is not worshipped in the north. Though his home is in Kailasa is north. Only in the south, this Vel Muruga is famous. No, Prerna?
Purnimati, I couldn't hear you.
I was saying,
Kailasa
is in up in the Himalayas. No. But why this Vel Muruga is famous in the south, because in Tamil people worship him a lot. Vel Muruga, Vel Muruga. Any idea why? This is why?
No, Purnimati.
No, I was just joking. If anybody knows, please share. Because it's very strange, no? North India, nobody is not well known. Well, Ganesh Ji is known in the North India. Vel Muruga is not known. Not much. Came down south to fight with those Rakshasas. That's why I think. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Prerna. Your costume is so good as always. And is your brother also telling us a story? Gaurav?
Yes, Purnima.
You want to tell now? He is welcome. Come, Gaurav.
Yes.
Alle Muddu. Gaurav is coming. Oh. What is Gaurav today?
Gaurav, what are you? What story
Shiva.
you are going to tell?
About Ganesh.
Ganesha.
Ganesha story. Okay, very good.
Audio is not okay, Asha ji. Your audio is not okay at all.
Hi. Purnima ji, is
Now
it
it's
audible?
audible, yes. But now it's frozen. Okay, carry on, Gaurav.
Hi, my name is Gaurav. Today, I'm gonna tell the story about Ganesha's birth. One day, Shiva was in his place Kailasa. And then he needed to meet his wife Parvati. Then he got on to his wife. Then he got Parvati was got a baby. And then when he grew bath, then Parvati said to Ganesha, keep no one comes to in our house. And then Shiva came and asked, why are you not leaving me to go? And then Ganesha said, my mom said not leave anybody inside. Then Shiva gave a sharp and cut Ganesha's head. And then Parvati came and asked, why did you do him? And then Shiva said he was not letting it. Then they got a dead animal face from the jungle. And they found an elephant head. And then they put it on Ganesha's head. And then Ganesha was born.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, so nice.
Gaurav, very nice. So, what do you pray to Ganesha?
I need health and good knowledge.
Okay, very good. Wonderful.
Elephant head, no, lot of memory power elephant has. That is why Ganesha is, you worship Ganesha for knowledge and wisdom. Very good. Thank you, Gaurav. Such a sweet story from a sweet Ganesha we got today. Very beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Then we have Pramukh. Let us see what Pramukh is going to tell us today. Pramukh Bharadwaj. Okay.
So, Prabhu, what are you going to tell?
Today I'm going to tell about Ashoka Sundari and Nahusha. Now, let us first of all know how Ashoka Sundari was born. There, in the Purana, Shiva Puranas, it is mentioned that Ashoka Sundari was the daughter of Parvati and Shiva. So, what happened is that Parvati wanted to have a girl baby, a really then to test out the test out the vraksh, Kalpa Vraksh, she went there and wished for a baby girl. Then the Kalpa Vraksh granted her, and she named the baby as Ashoka Sundari. When she grew up, what happened is that Parvati gave her a boon that Nahusha will be the husband of her and will always take care of him. He will be as strong as Indra and will be the king of Devas soon. Then Ashoka Sundari was walking in the celestial garden. Then Hundasura, a really bad demon, came, who is a cannibal, and he came. Then he asked for Ashoka Sundari that if he could marry her. So then what happened is that Ashoka Sundari denied. She cursed him and Hundasura went away really angry. Then after that, Hundasura took a face of an old woman and came to Ashoka Sundari. Oh, my husband has died because of that Hundasura. He has killed him. What can I do? I'm doing severe penance to kill that Hundasura. Then, seeing the plight, Ashoka Sundari came with the old woman. But then what happened is that he changed his form back to his original form as Hundasura. He was very fierce. He was trying to kill Ashoka Sundari. But then a celestial grace fell upon Ashoka Sundari. She was protected by a celestial boon. Then what happened is that Hundasura couldn't even touch her. The celestial boon was so hot that it burned his hands immediately. Then after that, she gave him a curse that he will die by the hands of her future husband, Nahusha. Then after that, what happened is that Nahusha was in the search of Hundasura because during his birth, he abducted him and tried to eat him. And then he was saved by the compassion of a cook. Then he was when he got to know this by the people who sing. Then what happened is that he went to the garden looking for Hundasura. Then he met Ashoka Sundari. She narrated all the story to him and he listened very carefully. And then suddenly Hundasura came out of nowhere and tried to attack Nahusha. He tried to kill him with his weapons, but with Nahusha's excellent archery aiming skills, he killed Hundasura. Then Ashoka Sundari asked if Nahusha could marry him. So Nahusha was a bit hesitant at first. He told that she was way thousands of years older than me. What can I do? I'm so young. Then she told that, no, I never changed my beauty. I never changed anything. I'm the son of Mother Parvati herself. So then what happened is that he agreed to marry her, and then, of course, due to time, Nahusha's father Ayush died and Nahusha succeeded him. Then after years later, the Devas invited him to become the new king of the heavens after Indra. They gave him the boon of immortality and he became the king. But as soon as he got that power, a wicked gleam was in his eye. He was worshipping Lord Shiva always. But then suddenly one day, what happened is that, hey, he thought about why should I worship all these gods when I'm the king of the heavens itself? Then he came down to his palace and then he made everyone bow down and he made Agni and Vayu to massage his legs, his arms and everything else. And due to that, he made all the seven sages to pull his chariot. He kicked them with very cruelty. He was very cruel to them. Then after a while, what happened is that one of the sages cursed him that he will be a wicked snake for the rest of his life. Then he realized his mistake. He begged the sage, please, please, I didn't know about this. Please give me another chance. Then, due to compassion, the sages changed the curse a little bit, that if he was defeated by someone or answered one of his 3 questions, he will be released back to the heaven as Nahusha, the king of the heaven. And after that, Bhima, when the Pandavas were in exile, Bhima went to the forest. He was roaring with all his power and might. All the animals feared him. Then he came across Nahusha. He was really, for the first time in his life, he was very scared by Nahusha. Then Nahusha picked him up. He grabbed him. He crushed him. He made Bhima not to breathe. Then after a while, due to frantically, Yudhishthira came and he was in the search of Bhima. He was searching everywhere. Bhima! Bhima! Where are you? Then he found Nahusha holding Bhima. Then Nahusha asked all his 3 questions and Yudhishthira answered them all correctly. Then finally, Nahusha was released back to the heavens. And he was back in the grace of Lord Shiva. Thank you and Hari.
Very unusual story, Pramukh. Thank you so much. We didn't know so much about Nahusha. And see, such a beautiful message is there, no, in this story? What's the message?
Yes.
What's the
Ma'am,
message?
that power can lead you to miseries and everything. It
Correct.
can change your behavior.
Correct.
So
Very-
wonderful, Pramukh. Very nice story.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So I think all the participants have completed telling their stories. Is anybody else wants to narrate? Who else is there? Anybody wants to tell story?
Gee, can I ask kind of like a small Shiva quiz?
That will be excellent. Good idea. Come share Shiva quiz. See, anybody can put up their hands. Oh, Ramakrishna Bhatt wants to tell story? Okay, after the Shiva quiz, we will do Bhatt, Ramakrishna. Okay, Sanvi, you tell us you can start the quiz. So they have to
Yes.
put up their hands, is it? If they want to answer?
Anything is okay, Ji.
Let us shift to gallery view. And then let us see how it goes. Okay, you start the quiz.
Yes, Ji. Why is Shiva called Neelakantha?
Who wants to answer? Pramukh has put up his hand. And Ramakrishna also. Okay, 4 participants have raised their hands. Whom shall we ask now? Wait, let me see.
I think Akshat has put first.
Akshat has put first. Let us see if there is anybody else who has...
What astra he gave to Arjuna? Pashupatastra.
We are here. We can hear the answers also.
Sorry, Ji.
Never mind. Okay, the first question, let Akshat answer the first answer. Why is Shiva called Neelakantha, right? Sanvi? She's on mute.
What, Ji?
The first question was, why is Shiva
Shiva
called...
called Neelakantha.
Yes, Akshat, tell the answer.
Why Bhagavan drank the poison and stuck in his neck. That's why his neck turned to blue color.
Correct. Very good. Very nice, Akshat.
Next question.
Yes.
Whom did he give the Pashupatastra to?
Can I take it?
Okay. Yes, Pramukh.
He gave the Pashupatastra to Arjuna
Oh,
after a test.
is that right, Sanvi?
Yes, ji.
Very good, Pramukh. Wonderful. Next question.
What boon did he give to Lord Krishna?
Who? Shiva?
Yes, ji. Like what? How did he bless Lord Krishna?
Shiva blessed Lord Krishna. Arare, even I don't know that. No. Who knows? Okay, Vibhav.
I know the backstory of how Krishna got blessed, but I don't know what is the blessing.
Vibhav knows the answer, I think. Let Vibhav answer.
Ma'am, Shiva gave the flute to Krishna.
Really? Is that correct?
Ji, that is also correct, ji.
That is also correct, but you had some other answer in mind.
Yes, ji.
Okay, nobody has put up their hands. So you tell us the answer.
Okay, ji. Krishna, Lord Krishna had to worship for 100 or 10 years to
10 months.
10 months for Lord Shiva.
Hmm.
Shiva was pleased with him and he gave him a boon that he'll get a son. That's
Uh-huh.
how he got his son Shamba.
Okay.
The Samba was like the destructor, meaning
Correct.
destructor of the Krishna to Yadavas.
Yadava clan. Correct. Very correct.
Because Shiva is the destroyer, so he has the boon from him.
Very
So,
correct. Yes, Pramukh. Correct. You are right. Because Shiva is the destroyer, he gave a boon that can destroy the Yadava clan. Correct. Next question you have, Sanvi?
Yes, ji. Which symbol is in Lord Shiva's flag?
Flag. Oh, again Akshat has put up his hand. Wait, who else has raised? Only Akshata. Okay, tell us, Akshat. What symbol?
The Om.
Om. Correct, ah?
No, ji.
Ayo. No, G. Shiva has a flag, ah? I didn't
Yes,
even...
ji.
I have seen Trishula in his hand.
Ji, in chariot and all, he has a flag, ji. Dhwaja.
Dwaja idya. Okay, I have no idea. So you tell us. This is very interesting.
It is called Vrishabhadwaja. It has a bull.
Oh, Nandi.
Yes,
Nandi
ji.
Vahana. Actually, he is. Okay, Nandi Dwaja also. Okay.
Gee, the Nandi himself does not know that he's on the flag.
Nandi didn't know he's on the flag. I know, true. Okay,
So,
next.
Ji, I'm a kid, so I forgot ki.
You also forgot Nandi. Okay. Then next.
What is the fountain which comes out of Shiva's head called?
I'll also put up my hand. I also know the answer. Sahana. Yes, Sahana. Wait, Vibhav also, but Sahana, let her answer.
Ganga river comes out.
Ganga. Correct.
Yes, dear. The next question is, what is this mudra called and what does it mean?
Okay.
Upside palm.
Okay. Anybody? Anybody knows what does that mudra mean? Shiva is always, all the gods, in fact, not just Shiva, right? Yes or no, Sanvi? Only Shiva or all gods?
No, see, all the gods in temples and all we can see.
Ramakrishna, tell us, Ramakrishna.
Tathastu.
Tathastu. That is also correct. No problem. But Tathastu means what? Ramakrishna, what does Tathastu mean?
So be it.
So be it. Meaning what, Sanvi?
Ji, actually no, Ji. This is actually Tathastu. This means Abhaya, means no fear.
No fear. Correct. But that is also fine. Tatastu is also correct. But technically, what you said is correct. Abhaya Hasta and Varada Hasta. When it is pointed downward, it's called as Varada Hasta.
Yes, Ji.
Take the boon.
This is Abhaya Mudra.
This is
Abhaya Mudra.
Correct. Fearlessness. I'm here. I'm going to protect you. Don't worry. That is the message.
Yes, Ji.
Correct. But when you are asking for a boon also, the gods will say the same mudra. They'll say, okay, tatastu. They'll do the same thing. That's also
Yes, Ji.
very nice.
Ji, I also have a question for everyone.
Ah.
Just one question.
Ah.
How many Shakti Pitas are there in the world?
How many Shakti Pitas?
Ji, 56.
Correct?
No. Ji, she's not even close.
Not even close.
Ji, but it is called Panchashat, Ji, 56.
Panchashat, but no. I don't think so.
Akshat has put up his hand. What, yeah, Akshat?
108.
Yeah, that's correct.
108. Did you know or did you Google?
Yeah, I think so. You Googled with the time we had.
Never mind, never mind. That's fine. Not a problem. Okay, very nice. You have more questions or shall we listen to Ramakrishna's story?
No, Ji, I'm done, Ji.
You're done?
Yes, Ji.
Very good. Let us listen to Ramakrishna now and then let us see if we have time for more questions. Thank you so much, Sanvi. That was very enjoyable. Liked it.
Thank you, Ji.
Okay. Yes, Ramakrishna, tell.
I'm going to tell you all the story of composition of Shiva Tandava Stotra. Lord Shiva had many devotees. One of the great devotees is the king of Lanka, Dashanana. Dashanana wanted Lord Shiva to be only with him. As Lord Shiva would not leave his abode in Kailasa, he decided to lift the Kailasa, Mount Kailasa. So he lifted the Kailasa with his bare hands. When he lifted it, then when he lifted the Parvata, Lord Shiva got encouraged. He then angrily with this big toe, he stamped on the ground and he placed the Kailasa in the position down. Then Ravana, Dashalna rode. And told that he pleaded to Lord Shiva that he wanted forgiveness, but Lord Shiva did not. He was really angry. So you know how? Do you people know how did Dashanana made Shiva happy? He actually sang Shiva Tandava Stotra. He by those hymns in praise of Shiva, Lord Shiva was pleased and released his toe freely. Dashanana was trapped under the mountain. He said that Dashanana need not take him with him to Lanka, as he is always in the heart of his true. So he also blessed him and named him that he will be named Ravana, means roar. Lord Shiva said that the hymns he composed will be known as Shiva Tandava Stotra. Thank you. Hari Om.
Wonderful story, Ramakrishna. Very beautiful story of Shiva Tandava Stotra, how it was composed by Ravana. See how much his name only came as Ravana because of that, no? And there is one more little detail for the story. You know, he also removed his guts. You know what guts are? In the tummy. He removed the guts and he played the veena from his guts. That is called as Rudra Veena. It was like that. So that kind of bhakti is called as Rajasic, Tamasic bhakti. It is not Sattvic bhakti.
But then how did he live?
It is just said like that. But he was very strong physically, no? He was a very strong man. So he was capable of, surviving that. Of course, God's grace, Shiva said, Abhaya Hasta he gave later, no? You be all right. Shiva was very pleased. So that is how the Rudra Veena came. Ravana pulled out his guts and he played the Veena. And he sang the Shiva Tandava Stotra. Yeah.
I think Ravana was a bit, only he was troubling the Devas. Only Shurpanaka told about Sita and then only she only was wanting Ravana to marry. Then only Ravana did that. Noji, is it correct?
Wait, repeat the question. Repeat what you just said.
I think Ravana was not so bad. Only Shurpanaka made him so bad that he is supposed to marry Sita.
Maybe you're right. It is said that, right, that she only gave him all the bad advice.
No, Ravana was bad from the first only. Sita was the seventh woman he approached.
Sita was the seventh woman he wanted to grab. Okay. So, yeah, even though he was a great Shiva Bhakta, he had a lot of negativity. No? Yeah, right.
There are so many sons of sons and daughters of Shiva and Parvati. We don't even know about.
Really?
Yes, Ji.
They are called Jagat Mata and Pita. So we are all their children only. Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Don't we say that?
Yes, Ji.
Mata cha Parvati Devi Pita Devo Maheshwaraha. So they are the universal mother and father. That way we are all, Shiva and Parvati's children. Okay, I have one last question, quiz question. After that, we will close.
Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt. I want to tell you something.
Mm.
Actually, we all know that the stomach of Shiva is nothing but the universe.
Stomach of Shiva is the universe. Correct. Correct. You're right. We're all in the womb of Shiva and Parvati. No?
I don't know really.
Huh?
I don't know really. I heard it.
That's all. We all hear only. And we should ask the Guru, and Guru will clarify all our doubts. Right? Okay, I have one last quiz question. We all know that Shiva carries a Trishula, right? Trishula. What is the significance of the 3 points of the Trishula? What do they signify?
Creation, destruction, and the preservation.
Wow. That is also one answer. Who else? Anybody else want to tell?
Life and death and youth.
You're just guessing. Anyone else?
So many.
So many things you can tell, right? Anybody else wants to attempt? What does the Trishula signify?
Is it Tamas, Rajas, and Sattvic?
Oh, that is also a beautiful answer. Correct. Okay. Anything else?
All 3 worlds.
All 3 worlds. Oh my God, so many significances are there. Correct. That is also correct. Then more. One more.
G, sky, earth, and something.
No, no, no. One more we can think of is Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. What is that? What is Ichha Shakti? The power of willpower. Isn't it? Kriya Shakti means the power to act. Jnana Shakti is the wisdom to act. All these three are necessary, no? Yes or no? All that, even the Devi's Trishula signifies that. Kriya Shakti, Ichha Shakti and Jnana Shakti. Okay? We need all three. We need the action should be there. The wisdom should be there. And before that, should have the will to act. Okay? So all that is granted by Shiva and Shakti if we pray to them. So that is it for today. It was a lovely session. Thank you all
Ji?
so much. Yes. Tell.
We have a last question, Ji.
Tell.
Why is Mahashivaratri celebrated?
Okay. Who wants to answer?
I think so. Sahana told that kind of thing. As because like
Correct.
when
What's the
Vishnu,
story, no? Correct.
when Vishnu and Brahma were like fighting, the infinite linga, which was infinitely long, was there to mark that significance when Vishnu went down and Brahma came up, and when they came back, then they told that what.
Correct. Is that the correct answer? That is one answer. Sanvi, you want to say something else?
Yes, see, there is actually another answer for it.
Okay, before that, let us listen to Ramakrishna and then you can give the answer. Yes, tell Ramakrishna.
Shivaratri marks the occasion when Shiva first performed the Tandava Nritya, also known as the dance, primordial creation, preservation, and destruction.
Very good. The primordial dance for preservation and destruction. Okay. Who else has raised the hand here? Let me see. Sahana only.
Actually, when Vishnu and Brahma were born out of Shiva, and then the Om was signified.
Okay. Now let us see what Sanvi has to tell.
Ji, all those are also correct. Ji, the one I heard was like when all the other days when we sleep, Shiva looks after us. So on one night, Mahashivaratri, we will stay awake and Lord Shiva will sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there is also a story when one man who was a thief stayed awake all the night who was accidentally worshipping Lord Shiva. There was a Shivalinga below him. He
Below the
climbed a
tree.
tree due to the fear of the police, and it was a what is the name of the tree? Why did I forget it?
Bilva Patra.
Yeah. Bilva Patra tree, and he was plucking up all the leaves and putting it on Shiva.
Correct.
And from this you can get to know that if you worship Shiva knowingly or unknowingly,
Yes.
Shiva will bless us no matter what.
Very correct. Very correct. So who all are going to do Jagarane tomorrow?
Ma'am,
What?
I have a question. I also have a question.
Ask.
Why people do not sleep on Shivaratri?
That's the thing. No, just now Pramukh told, no, if you stay awake on the night of Shivaratri and worship Shiva, he will bless you.
But that's not the answer yet.
That's not the answer. Okay, tell. What is your answer?
Keeping the spine straight and vertical on Mahashivaratri night has immense benefits. Staying awake throughout the night with the vertical spine posture may lead to benefits for not only those on religious paths like yogis, etc., but others as well. Lord Shiva holds a third eye, which is basic of all the realities.
Okay, are you going to stay up tomorrow with spine straight? Are you going to do that tomorrow?
Actually, I'm not well. Actually,
Ayo, how sad. Okay,
Yeah, I guess so. He read it out of Wikipedia, right?
yes, that's fine. No problem. No problem. Okay, that was a nice, good, entertaining session. All of you told us very beautiful stories. So thank you all, children, and thank you for all the lovely costumes and the presentation by Sahana. All big hand to all the mothers. Whoa, isn't it? Ma Parvati Zindabad. Jai Ho Ma Parvati. Vibha, what do you want to say?
Ma'am, I want to answer a question which you asked.
Okay, tell.
Ma'am, Saravana is famous in Tamil Nadu because six houses of Saravana are situated in Tamil Nadu. Two I mentioned in my story. That is Chandur and Tiruparakundram.
Correct. And all the 6 are in South India. Is it Tamil Nadu?
Yes, ma'am.
See, that is why something was there. Now you told us. Very, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vibha. Thank you all. Good.
These houses are called Padai Veedu. Aru Padai Veedu.
Aru Padai Veedu. Okay. Good, good, good. Very nice. So thank you all. Anybody else from the audience has questions, you can ask, or we'll close the session for the day. Right? Who will tell the closing prayer? Sanvi, you want to tell? Asatoma Sadgamaya Nanu Nanembudu?
Okay, Ji.
Ah.
Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivananu Nane Shivoham Shivoham Shivoham
Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Okay.